Mikey? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Dad. Did you find me a new heart?
Yeah, we got you one. I guess you got a guardian angel. Mike, just try to stay awake. Just for a minute, okay? I just need to tell you a few things.
Yes, you are, Antwone. You're good. Hearing nothing but good things from your CO. Hear that you're getting along very well with your shipmates. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Have you thought any more about finding your family?
I don't know, for what?
No, I just think that there's really nothing more important than that, Antwone.
What are you trying to say, sir?
That I'm proud of you, that I think you've come a long way.
Yes, sir, I do like to talk.
Is that a virtue or a vice?
Well, I have to admit, I've always wanted to be the quiet, mysterious type. Only I couldn't keep my mouth shut long enough.
Would you punch yourself in a street fight, Mr. Burgess?
No, sir.
Then don't punch yourself in a word fight. You don't have to make fun of yourself. Use your humor against your opponent.
This is Gettysburg. This is where they fought the Battle of Gettysburg. 50,000 men died right here on this field, fighting the same fight that we're still fighting amongst ourselves today. This green field right here, painted red, bubbling with the blood of young boys. Smoke and hot lead pouring right through their bodies. Listen to their souls, man. I killed my brother with malice in my heart. Hatred destroyed my family. You listen. You take a lesson from the dead. If we don't come together right now on this hollow ground, we too will be destroyed.
We talk a lot about Denzel Washington like he's a myth. But the truth is, he was never trying to be an icon. He just never broke character. Not just on screen, but in life. Real masculinity isn't about being untouchable or alpha 24/7. It's about discipline, service, leadership, and protecting what matters most, even when nobody's clapping for it. Denzel doesn't just act like a man, he lives like one. And today, that's becoming rare and rarer. It was his conviction that turned it from a movie to a real experience and relatable situation for us as viewers. Before we knew the man, we knew the actor. Denzel does something to films where people don't even call the film its name. It's the new Denzel. And it's earned. I don't know how many people can deliver the Gettysburg speech and it resonate like this man. I'll even share that growing up, I never noticed Coach Boone throwing up before games. It changed my whole perspective on dying inside, but outside you look fearless. From the rest of his performance, he was petrified, but he couldn't show anyone. So many actors would have to say, "I'm scared," to deliver the same emotion. His presence elevates every script he touches, but from this role alone, you learn how to face challenges because people are counting on you. Think of John Q. It was just a man, broke, desperate, and out of options. trying to save his son's life in a world that didn't care about either one of them. Denzel didn't play John Q like a hero, he played him like a father. A man who's been humiliated, told he's not enough, and finally decides, I don't care about the rules anymore, my son's coming home.
My son is very sick, and he needs some help.
I understand. It's hard to be a man these days. Hard to know what the right thing is. But put the gun down, John.
You're not hearing me, Frank. My son is sick. That's it. There's nothing else. End of story. When people are sick, they deserve a little help. Yeah. Sick help. Sick help. I am not gonna bury my son. My son is gonna bury me.
It was in that moment where Denzel reminded every man watching that real masculinity isn't about how much pain you can cause. It's about how much you're willing to endure so people you love don't have to. Think about great debaters. It should have been about a black debate team. Instead, we get a professor who doesn't just teach his students how to debate, he teaches them how to think, how to stand tall in a world designed to shrink them. He doesn't lead with ego, he leads with expectation. That's one of the most overlooked sides of being a man. Mental discipline. The ability to sharpen the minds of the people around you to make knowledge feel like armor. There's a line where he tells the students, we do what we have to do so that we can do what we want to do. The Great Debaters reminds us that the most dangerous man in the world is the one who thinks clearly and teaches others to do the same. Denzel doesn't just play the professor, he embodies the black mentor so many of us needed but rarely saw. Think about American Gangster, Flight, Fences, He Got Game, Antwone Fisher. Oh, Antwone Fisher. Antwone Fisher is black Goodwill Hunting for me. But it was so needed. In a world where black boys are constantly vilified and villainized for their emotions, it means the world to have a piece of media that speaks to vulnerability being shielded in toughness, because that's the story so many of our black boys from impoverished areas and situations share. It was his part to fighting back on a society that looks at black people as if they're dangerous by default. To not only play the role, but to direct the movie, putting it in your care. I couldn't help to think of Denzel during the Who Will Cry for the Little Boy poem, because he did.
Who will cry for the little boy, lost and all alone? Who will cry for the little boy, abandoned without his own? Who will cry for the little boy? He cried himself to sleep. Who will cry for the little boy who he never had for keeps?
Who will cry for the little boy who walked the burning sand? Who will cry for the little boy, the boy inside the man? Who will cry for the little boy who knew well hurt and pain? Who will cry for the little boy who died and died again? Who will cry for the little boy, a good boy he tried to be? Who will cry for the little boy who cries inside of me?
Such a big part of masculinity is showing up for the ones who don't even know you care, because nobody else will. Denzel didn't just direct the film, he gave us an emotional permission slip, per se, showing us what it means to protect the next generation's hearts, not just their bodies. He reminds me of Felicia Rashad, and maybe it's just the school they come from, where we want to hold them on a pedestal, but they constantly remind us that they're actors who love the sport and nothing beyond that. And I adore them for that. There's no need to overestimate your influence. There's such confidence in knowing who you are and not trying to convince your shadow you're someone worth following. My favorite part about Denzel is John David. If you watch his interviews, he won't even let too much praise on his upbringing happen without mentioning his mother. And that's from proper teaching, not PR. That's values instilled at home. That's foundation we don't see enough of. Raising kings without needing the crown. Denzel never let fame shake his foundation. Over 40 years married to Pauletta Washington, in a world where men fumble success at the finish line, he protected his home like it was sacred. Real manhood isn't about how many women want you, it's how deeply your woman respects you. The way she represents you in the world reflects how you lead her in private. We say we want more men like Denzel, but the truth is, it's work until it's not. We stop rewarding what he represents: consistency, humility, depth, honor. And so it'll take not fitting in to bring it back. If you're a man watching this, a young man, whoever, don't try to be famous or popular. Try to be steady. Try to be the reason your family walks tall in a room. That's what Denzel did. And he did it so well, we forget how rare that really is. I don't even know if I could do him justice in just one part. If there's more we gotta flesh out, let me know. Hit me in the comments, like, subscribe, all of that. See you on the next one.